Contempt Oz trimmer. She doesn't try to kill herself. No, she has a good garden. Gregor, executive manager. Keeping an eye on every sinner, focusing on their condition and lending them strength and reviving them. There's so much going on, my head feels like it could burst at any moment. My nerves feel as though they are burning out from pouring in so much concentration. I'm listening. She has begun engaging the nurse father. Has begun? With our current manpower, breaking through the situation is going to be difficult. Your orders, executive manager? Attack. Yo, it's the boy. The Sinclair from the future is still there, summoned by the sign that manifested on his forehead. Gregor is still rampaging under the grip of uncontrollable metamorphosis. Both teams were still in complete disarray. Even the LCD team, the only ones who had been moving along fairly well, ended up missing their ace in the hole. Self-healing put charge, no self-damage ID. Not yet. I take it the situation is not favorable. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to do this on our own. Otis, never intended to showcase my competence to this extent, but very well. There shouldn't be any issues. I merely follow the manager's orders. Ryoshi's sword, finally drawn from its scabbard, pierced through the pinky nurse father with a single smooth thrust. The enemy staggered on her feet, then opened one of the doors behind her. This is the Ryoshi we're getting, right? Based off the ego, because it looks like she's wearing something similar. No, that doesn't make sense, because Honglu's ego and his identity, while they did have synergy or a connection, they were not the same thing, not even close. The way she moved was too slow to be an escape, and her gaze intently trained on Ryoshi was too steady to be a look of surrender. Soon we realized she was trying to draw us in after her. Wait. I know for certain I had grown so sick of this place. I know. You always said it was my fault that you were fettered to the House of Spiders. What? Are you saying it's not? I was the one who was being raised in the suffocating house. If anyone has the right to be resentful, it's me. But you left. You freed yourself anyway. Ran away. You stepped out to the ground outside and traveled to see the sky, the real sky. I already cut you down with the sword back then. So how come you're still alive? Are you sure? Did you make sure to pierce the sword clean through the heart? Did you even have a single clear memory you can recall for certain? If the memories themselves are gone and all that's left is the feeling that you once had something to cherish, how true could that feeling be? Wait a minute. Why she got blue streaks? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The blue streaks in her hair. Wait a minute. Once something cannot be remembered anymore, its time is as good as lost. Both the city and this house have become places where not a single soul has the heart to remember the child. And that's how our story ends. Maybe for me, but not for Araya. She's still waiting for me. Araya is waiting for no one! Dihui Star. High five. Up to 5. It's up to 5 Ryoshi. Zoom, zoom. Aw. What? Oh, come on, come on. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. Gotta sit here. We gotta sit here. Twitch is doing its thing. Fucking Twitch, why? It sucks. It sucks. I wish it was a button that's like, no, they won't let us do it. But like disable ads until later. They'll let you disable it 3 times, but it's for like 2 minutes. It sucks. Man. They're not gonna finish, they're just gonna make it go like a A white screen, and that's it? A white screen? Yeah, red eyes cooking. Just enough health. Just enough health, and Michelle's like watching, is like, am I really just gonna die here? Slow, painful death, losing 10 HP per turn or something. 10 to 20 health. Oh my god. Gotta let Twitch do its thing. Da, da, da. Recognize. Oh, music. Let's go back. The music goes back and forth. Maybe Ryoshi erased the memory of the victory screen? A positive reinforcement for you. Is that what happened? She cut the victory screen. Okay. Let me see. Oops. Checking something. No, wait, what happened? Here we go. I used before. Featured games. Ad break ends in 20 seconds, guys. Just 20 more seconds of suffering, I swear. Wait. This says 20 seconds. That says 30 seconds. Excuse me? Twitch? Twitch, you can't give me two different values on the same page. Ad break has ended. Your community is back. Welcome back. Except apparently somebody still has 10 seconds of ads going. Heck. Sometimes it is random. For me, it missed. I think you region based, I believe, right? You don't. Which can't give you ads. like 90% of the time. Okay, we should be in the clear now. Okay. It's off singing echoes in Ryoshi's ears. When will mommy come back? Yeah, this was her, wasn't it? Will she be here today? What about tomorrow? Mommy, I really wanted you to keep our promise. Last 20 ads I got were for Twitch Turbo. I wanted to stay in here and wait quiet. That makes sense. Like, that is actually smart for Twitch. Hey, let's give them advertisements that give us money. I wanted to stay here and wait quietly. Shut up. Was I too impatient? Did mommy leave because I couldn't wait out that one fleeting moment? Stop talking. Words mingle and tangle together, making it impossible to tell who is speaking to whom. Your daughter has left you forever. You a star. Just as you did. No doubt Araya will hide again. And I'll be wandering again, searching for her. We won't be able to meet for a very long time. So I cannot lose her. This is my last chance. Araya loved watching the stars. She may still be hiding somewhere in that starry night. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, mommy. We're gonna find out that this safe did the opposite, right? Time outside moved slower, while in there you went zoom. This is the House of Spiders. A place no one can escape from. A place ever suspended, ever barred from touching the sky. The tiny, cramped little space to which I never returned. Left? Never. Ryoshi lets out an anguished cry as she swings her sword once more. The nurse father makes no move to avoid it, as though she's entrusting Ryoshi with the right to end her. Which memory did you carve away this time? She carved away the memory of her missing the attack. And finally, the pinky nurse father falls where she stands. Congrats on killing her. Yay. The floor of the House of Spiders was cold and unyielding. Hide in this box for just a little bit. Once you get in, close your eyes and count. It'll be quiet and dark, but when you're in here, everything passes quickly. Ryoshi, you misunderstood. Everything passes quickly inside the box. How do you know? Mommy used to hide here all the time. So stay in here and wait for me, Araya. I promise I'll come back for you. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, Mommy. No. She will never come back. Once Mommy comes back, we're going somewhere the stars are so close it looks like you can touch them. I'll pack us lunches and cut the sausage into octopus shapes. And when I'm done waiting, Mommy will show up and tell me I did good. She'll say, I knew Araya'd be good at hiding. And then, after a little more time, I'll wear a big flower bigger than a watermelon for my graduation. I'll take it off after and give it to Mommy. She'll look good with the flower caught because they look just like me. And then I'll learn even more letters. I've got to teach her all the new slang too. And then no, those days don't come, Araya. And then we'll climb to a real rooftop and feel the real wind and eat cold watermelon together. Mom forgot all about me. The door never opens. There's no calendar in there. I don't know how many days have passed. And no clock either, so I can't even tell if it's day or night. I see it now. I was left behind. Mom left for good. Today never ends, tomorrow never comes. Once that certainty settled in, once every shade of darkness felt as though they belonged to me, I threw the door open myself. Ryoshi and Araya's room a certain day. Suddenly. If someone had been waiting on the other side of that door, it should have been her. Oh dear. You've fallen into a temporal entanglement, Araya. Temporal entanglement. From the looks of it, my darling daughter must have stepped into this vault countless times. Her blood, you see, interacts uniquely with the flow of time. That's what allowed her to step in there unharmed. Ryoshi, no! You did this! You two were born with Yoshihide's blood because the higher-ups of the thumb wished for another candidate with an innate aptitude to wield Ayara Shiki. However, the fact is, it's simply impossible for you to ever match my Yoshihide's aptitude for it. Blood, yes, blood is important, but it's only the first and most basic requirement. What really counts is how you sense time. The way that child perceives and observes time, the intuition, the balance, the perspective, isn't something that can be imitated. Well, thanks to that shared blood, you somehow managed to hold out against time even read it. But that's also exactly what made a mess of the time you were supposed to bear inside this time vault. I have no idea what kind of emotion drove you to push that door open. But we will be reunited with Yoshihide again, without fail. Because as long as that child remains incomplete, the House of Spiders will endure. And it just so happens there's a vacancy in the house. Perhaps your aptitude will also be enough to seize the title of the Hui Star. When I opened my hand, oh, she's old and wrinkled. I saw wrinkled old fingers and strands of thread twined around them. Is this my name? Yeah, Araya. That's how you read it. Araya. That's too hard to read. How do you write your name, Mommy? Ryoshi. The side effects must have kicked in. With all this unstable superposition of time, you're bound to experience them for life. Looks like a Limbus fan when they have to wait for the next Canto in September. These threads hold nothing but pain, and they'll all lead back to you. Closing your eyes won't stop the visions from flooding in. That's the nature of time. It's inevitable. Does that mean if I follow these threads to where you are? If I become a nurse father, will I see her again? Even now, the wait has not stopped. Of course, my sweet daughter will come home. Now, that doesn't mean if you don't become a nurse father, she still won't show up. She still won't show up, but, it doesn't mean she won't show up if you don't become a nurse father. So, I'm technically not lying. I mean, I learned something at school today. You're not supposed to smoke around kids. Says who? The teacher. Because I'm still a growing kid and we need to stay healthy. But we can't do that if people around us are smoking. Why not? Well, because I'm in a growth period. If bad cells form in your body at a young age, Teach said the bad stuff grows faster. Grows faster? Teacher's a cocky douchebag. Mommy, don't talk about my teacher like that. After that day, however, Mommy never touched a cigarette again. But I'll grow to smoke the same kind she used to. Every time I took a drag, it felt like I was breathing alongside her. The kid would have loved Roblox. Stop. The acrid scent that flow of time draped over her now lingers on my skin. My mind ribbons and swirls like the cigarette smoke in the air, carrying me to the moment I never want to see again. Where are you going? Fun fact, the present she kept calling you Ryoshi, while in the memories the mother called you Yoshide. God damn it. Okay. Don't leave me here. Where are you going? Where did you go? So technically was spoiled from the get-go. And you crawling back to the house of spiders with that, huh? And once it became painful and clear that there wasn't even an ounce of recognition in her eyes, not even a brief spark of it. Myriad moments inside me, bound and constricted by tangled threads, began trembling and thrashing aloud. Mama. Can I call you Mama? Who? The child in Ryoshi's memory, the same child who used to munch through mouthfuls of snacks, practice how to read and write, and sing songs with briefly intelligible lyrics, grows into the form of the pinky nurse father standing before her eyes. Her final gaze is not trained on Ryoshi. It is staring off into the distance, an unknown point between the folds of time. I wanted her to be grown up and be the palm nurse father. Araya. The singing voice fades into the silence as the pinky nurse father's fallen body goes still. Ryoshi raises her sword ever so slowly. Ryoshi. You're just like Ryoshi. You, just like Ryoshi, were too focused on the nurse fathers, you didn't realize they all got swapped for the mom. Shush. Shush. She answers with silence, staring down at herself. I understood what it was that she was watching. She was looking at every strand of thread connected to her, the bundle of strings forming herself, and the chain that linked us together throughout our journey. You're thinking about severing the chain? Roshi has failed to protect Araya. What she'd promised to her daughter with the pinky swear turned into lies, and the thread that had connected the two of them was severed into 1,000 little strands. This meant that our pact, her contract with Limbus Company, no longer meant anything to her. Clock. I lost the one and only thread that I was clinging to. What reason do I have to stay? Die. Zoom. Fuck this chain. Rishi cuts off the chain. It falls apart with so little resistance that's almost as if it had never linked us together in the first place. And that was only the beginning. The days of her life let out a piercing shriek as they severed away by the sharp edge of her blade. The memories shaped by the culmination of those days begin to fade. Hacked into pieces, mutilated. Time itself howls with a piercing cry. Oh boy.